Well, hi guys, Mark here. We're here at Moto, south of UK, and today we've got the all new Cfmoto 700Mt. Stay tuned. Well, hi guys, Mark here. Got the Cfmoto 700Mt to have a look round today. So we're just gonna, in the usual fashion, just run through all the specifications and then we'll take it for a test ride. Light tracks and trails here, A roads, bit of dual carriageway, then we'll finish off with the final thoughts at the end. So I just checked the price on the website this morning. These are currently £6,499, that's on the road. So for what you're getting here, that's a great price. I really do like these sort of mid-capacity sort of adventure bikes. They're really good. So engine on this is a very well proven 693cc parallel twin, liquid cooled double overhead cam, putting out a healthy 67 horsepower at 9,500 RPM, and torque is strong at 6,000 RPM. And the short ride over here, it's got plenty of power, cruises really effortlessly, very smooth. You know, with that sort of 67 horsepower, it can cruise at 70 with loads in reserve. I'd say top speed on this is about 115 mile an hour, so fantastic, nice big comfortable bike for all day cruising. 800mm seat on this, which doesn't sound that high, but it's quite a wide seat, very comfortable. Just take a look at me on the bike. I'm not flat-footed, I'm on the balls of my feet, but I'm 5'7", 170 centimetres with a 30-inch inside leg. Then you can compare that for yourself then. Okay, so when you climb aboard, this area here is absolutely massive. It's right out there, very impressive to sit on, superbly comfortable, tons of room. I say I'm 5'7", 30-inch inside leg, and the balls of my feet are down, but my heels are up about 2 inches. So just bear that in mind if you're a lot shorter than me. But extremely comfortable, lovely bars, really nice build quality, superb riding position, typical adventure bike, nice and upright. So tyres, we've got CST tyres on these with like a block tread dual purpose tyre. Looks to be tubeless with the spokes on the side here. 110 on the front, 150 on the rear, 19-inch front wheel, 17-inch rear. Big 20-litre fuel tank. These are going to be very economical. You're probably going to get at least 60 to the gallon from this, I would have thought, UK. So a tank range of well over 200 miles, which is fantastic. Claimed weight is 240 kilos. It doesn't feel as heavy as that when you're actually riding it. Long travel upside down forks there, fully adjustable. There's your adjusters up on the top of the forks there. And adjustable rear shock. Looks like compression, and we've got preload as well. So switchable ABS and traction control, brilliant. Heated grips, excellent. And the little control is there to turn them on and off. Also heated seat, there's your little button there. So there's under the rear seat there, not much space at all there to put anything, just all your electronics. But on this you do have the option of buying panniers and a top box, so it comes with all the bracketry for your side panniers and your rear top box. Tyre pressure monitoring, brilliant again. Massive big front on this, really is out there. Big adjustable screen, manually adjustable. up and down a good sort of 100mm. I'll leave that in the highest position. We've got hand guards, sump guard, bash plate there. Really nice 5-inch TFT there, which obviously pairs to your phone, Google Maps navigation. Twin discs up there, really good stopping power, radial mounted. These Cfmotos come with a 4-year parts and labour warranty, brilliant. It comes in this sort of blue, which is my favourite colour, also black. Very nice discreet sort of engine bars here that don't really sort of stick out too much, but they're quite blended in nicely. I like that. LED lights all round. But I do like these sort of bikes with about sort of 65-70 horsepower in the mid capacity. They just got that extra sort of step up of performance from an A2. But looking around it, all the build quality looks really good. These Cfmotos are absolutely brilliant. I've ridden a few of these now. Very impressed with them. The engine's excellent on this. Lots of get up and go. Massive front area to it there with superb wind protection. So anyway guys, that's the initial sort of like specs and walk round. Let's take it for a test ride, shall we? Okay then, Cfmoto 700Mt. Let's try this out. So when you climb aboard, the first thing you notice is how physically big it is. Very, very comfortable. Massive wide bars raked right back. That windscreen and the dash there are right out there. So this whole area here is massive. We'll just run through all the controls. You've got these nice hand guards which keep the wind and cold off your hands. Very light clutch, which is span adjustable. All your menu, back, set, scroll, indicators, horn, switchable ABS, heated grip button, adjustable suspension down there, manually adjustable screen, 2 USBs up there, engine start, engine stop, hazards, span adjustable front brake lever. Obviously not ride-by-wire cables. So let's have a little look at this lovely TFT. Looks very similar to the one on the 450MT, but loads of beautiful information there. All your warning lights, rev counter, gears, engine temperature. We got a tyre pressure monitoring, all your trips, time, voltage, range. If you hold the set button, it will go into the menu, which is loads of information in there you can play with. So I hit the back button. So anyway, let's start her up. So parallel twin on this. Pretty certain it's a 180 crank on this, but it's got loads of torque and pull that makes a fantastic noise as well. So anyway, away we go. Nice light clutch. Right, so welcome on board the Cfmoto 700Mt, and this is a very, very nice place to be indeed. The mirrors are excellent. You can see a tiny bit of my shoulders, but very, very clear, so that's good. The thing I love instantly about this bike, the wind protection, the riding position is superb. I've got that screen in the highest position, and there's virtually no wind on me at all, so superb wind protection, hand guards. Got this sort of like air dam thing here, so it's very, very comfortable at speed. Seat is plush, all day comfortable. This proven parallel twin, I think it sort of echoes back to like Kawasaki ER6 versus 650 sort of. I think it's even based on it. It's very smooth. It's got plenty of get up and go with a 67 horsepower. Top speed about 115. So riding position, bang upright, massive wide bars, typical adventure style, extremely comfortable, massive leg room. You know, this is a bike that you could cover 300 miles easily in a day on this, no problem with all your luggage. Nothing behind, just try the brakes out. Yeah, those twin discs work really well, and they're still bedding in. So third gear, very light clutch and gearbox. Open it up for that lovely gutsy mid-range, makes a really good roar. So I say, I mean, 65, 70 horsepower in this sort of style of bike, it's a very useful amount of power. It will sit at 70 all day. Yes, it will take a passenger and luggage and still cruise at high speed with ease. These engines are very frugal, 60, 70 miles per gallon, no problem. So a massive tank range. Back brake's got a good bit of bite to it, nice feel. But like with all the Cfmotos, the switch gears is very nice and tactile. Really like the TFT, it's lovely and bright and clear. These CST tyres feel very, very good on and off-road. But this thing's a blast to ride, and I mean, for sort of £6,500, it's just brilliant. You know, the 450MT is fantastic, but you just might want that little bit more power, which is what this has got. So this has the heated grips, it has your heated seat, no riding modes on this or cruise, but you know, this is why it's £6,500. No centre stand, unfortunately, either. But apart from that, very well equipped USBs up the front there. But just cruising like this at 60, it's very smooth, no nasty vibrations whatsoever. 5,000 revs on the tacho. This is a very, very nice place to be. So what's the 700MT like off-road? So it's got semi off-road tyres, block tread pattern, CST, long travel suspension. This bike is really, really comfortable. It's lovely. So obviously it's got traction control, which works well. So if I just stand up, take it over these little few bumps, you can feel the long travel suspension working well. I mean, it's a big bike weighing in at 240 kilos, but it doesn't feel big, or definitely doesn't feel heavy like a sort of a GS does. Into third gear now, over some big potholes there, and it takes it really well. Those tyres feel good, so I'm sure it would do a lot more extreme use than this. This is just a bumpy gravel track, but standing up again, feels very comfortable, very, very capable as well. And that parallel twin engine's got a lot of get up and go. So all good for the 700 off-road. Right, so we're just coming into town now. 30 mile an hour, fourth gear. Being a twin, it wouldn't be happy at fifth or sixth, but very smooth. Just feeling that throttle, which is not snatchy. So you go 3,000 revs, fourth gear. Just purring along. Just feeling that fueling now. No surging, that's good. Nice pickup from low revs. Superb. Beautiful, big, tall, commanding position. The bike's got a really nice presence to it. It feels big, comfortable, lovely big bars. Let's drop it down to third. Now fourth to ninth gear at 30. But yeah, that's riding like a charm at those sort of low revs. Loads of control, really, really good. So all good for the 700 at the low speeds. Let's see how this great 700 takes on the higher speeds. So fourth gear, winding it out through that brilliant mid-range. What a noise! So as expected, very easily up to 70 miles an hour. Just over 5,000 revs. Very, very smooth for a parallel twin. Sometimes they can be a bit buzzy. If I drop the revs, drop the gears, get the revs up, still very smooth, very impressive. So top gear, if I wind it open, look, plenty of get up and go. But what impressed me about this bike from the first off this morning was it's just so comfortable, and you've got this massive screen. There's no wind at all right here. It's very quiet. You could just sit like this all day long. Happily ride this for 8 hours. If I just slow it down to about 55, and we'll do a wide open in top gear. And you can see this thing's got no shortage of power. So top marks there for the 700 for the high-speed cruising. Very effortless and comfortable. Right, so here we are coming out of town now. Third gear, wind it out. Let's say no need to over rev it, because this engine's got loads of mid-range pull. Very, very effortless cruising, 60 odd miles an hour. Very nice. The suspension on this is brilliant. Really, really plush, long travel. Very compliant, comfortable ride, coupled with the nice seat, big bars, high position. So it really is an all-day comfortable bike, this. I love that big screen in the highest position. Lots of wind protection there. Just try these brakes out again. Yeah, wow, they're very strong, brilliant. Second gear, just going to open it up for you. 4, 5, 6. Makes a great noise. Lovely roar to it. So as I said earlier, 65-70 horsepower. It's not a huge amount of power, but in these sort of style bikes, adventure bikes, it makes them nice and economical. They're not too heavy. They've still got plenty of get up and go for comfortable cruising, with a lot more in reserve. You know, this will do about 115 flat out. So it's a nice amount of power for adventure bikes. Top gear, opening it up. This thing does get a move on. But just gentle cruising. Let's slow it down a bit. You might want to do just 50. There's your 50. Under 4,000 revs. You can just hear that parallel twin chugging away. It's very smooth, just a few little pulses through the foot pegs, but no sort of nasty vibrations. Up the hill now, opening it up, and that is just pulling very strongly up the hill. Look, no problem at all. So yeah, hats off to Cfmoto. The 650 was good. This one's even better, and you know, at 6,500 pounds on the road, very, very good. Reliability is excellent on these. It's got that proven engine, so I'd have no problems with recommending these, definitely. So let's do the final walk round up here. All the switch gears really nice on these Cfmotos, very tactile. Okay, let's just wrap it up here. Right, I'll just show you that lovely TFT dash there. That sound, lovely. What we'll do, we'll just usual thing, indicators and lights on. So usual sort of LED indicators that you see on a lot of these bikes. Oh, very, very bright LED headlight there. And rear light and indicators. So brilliant. So that is a fantastic mid-capacity adventure touring bike. I really like that. So it says 240 kilos, nice convenient grab rail here. It's about average pushing it off the side stand. It's not too bad to push about at all, really. I've experienced much heavier bikes than this, so not too bad. So there you are. It's got a decent turning circle on it. So anyway, let's have a little look round. So very, very impressed with the wind protection on this. Massive big screen, lots of adjustment there. You've got like here, sort of air dams, big front to it. So really, really good weather protection, wind protection. Very compliant suspension on and off-road. Decent tyres, tubeless by the look of it. Strong brakes, radial mounted. Torquey, nice parallel twin there. 67, whatever it is, horsepower. Plenty of power there. Very nice for effortless cruising. Let's just stand back. Yeah, it looks smart, doesn't it? Gold wheels set it off. Unfortunately, no centre stand. But that's the way a lot of these bikes go. Fully adjustable suspension. You've got all your sort of brackets here for panniers. You could just fit a top box if you wanted to and take this off. Very, very light, slick gearbox on this. No quick shifter. Nothing much under the seat there. Very, very light clutch. I like all the switch gear. It's like on the 450MT. TFT's very nice indeed. But yeah, for £6,500, it's definitely worth a look. That's a very, very capable adventure bike for decent money. So guys, please post your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the new Cfmoto 700Mt, and I'll catch you again in a week or so for another two-wheeled review. All the best, ride safe, bye for now.